Morning, class. My name is Dr. Jackson, and I'll be showing you all how to read and annotate. I plan on making this a 5 to 8 minute video. Just want to show you all how I would read and annotate, and I'm only going to read and annotate a couple paragraphs, but I'm gonna break them off in sections, and we'll be able to better understand the purpose of reading and annotating. So, and annotations are basically small notes that you write about a paragraph, a group of paragraphs, and it helps you better understand what you read. It helps you also remember what you read about, and it also helps you answer multiple choice questions or questions of any sort about what you read about. What most students really like about it as well is that it provides you a template that you can always refer back to while answering your questions. And you don't have to read over the text again because you have notes that help guide where the location of the answer might be. So I'm going to show you all how to read and annotate. So this text is called Explainer Magical Realism. And as a brief note before I annotate and make these annotations, guys, if you all see, these are only two sentences. I know by this period right here and this period right here, although it says paragraph one. So what I like to do, guys, in small paragraphs like this, I merge them together to make five. I merge them together to five sentences. So that's one sentence, two sentences, three, four, five, and we're gonna go ahead and add the sixth right here, okay? Six. So right here is where my annotation is gonna be. All right, so this is a Word document open. This is for virtual learning, okay? Or for students who want to learn how to annotate virtually. Paragraph one. A mother lives in Ohio after the Civil War with the ghost of a former child slave. A poor Nigerian boy who is also an Abuku or spirit child fights supernaturally corrupt politicians to remain in the land of the living. Welcome to magical realism, a type of storytelling in which the magical makes a surprising appearance in a realistic setting. The contrast between the fantastical and real elements is used to heighten drama and challenge beliefs. Magical realism has roots in paintings made after World War I depicting empty European cities. By now, it has evolved ironically into a heavily political literary form. So again, I'm gonna merge these first three paragraphs. And how you make annotations, guys, there's something called topic sentences. So I'll type that out for you really quick. Topic, sorry about that. Topic sentence. And that's basically saying the first sentence in each paragraph is going to let you know what the topic of the paragraph is going to be about. So what I like to do, guys, is look at each topic sentence and each paragraph that I read. After reading it, I analyze the topic sentence, guys. I highlight them. You don't have to highlight them. I'm highlighting them for instructional purposes so that you know exactly what the topic sentences are. And and so after I kind of analyze that, guys, it gives me an overall view of what I'm going to be looking at. So I'm gonna remove these highlights really quick. So again, this topic sentence in paragraph one, a mother lives in Ohio after the Civil War with the ghost of a former child slave. A poor Nigerian boy, I'm gonna read a little bit. A poor Nigerian boy is also an Abuku or spirit child. So I'm already connecting this, guys, to magical realism. This paragraph is really introducing the second paragraph. Welcome to magical realism. How do I know it's a welcome to magical realism? Well, it's talking about ghosts right here, and it's talking about different magical realism stories. For example, one story is about a mother who lives in Ohio. Another story is about a poor Nigerian boy who fights off supernaturally corrupt politicians. So they're all that's basically an introduction to magical realism. So these two paragraphs, I'm just going to say they're about magical realism. This third paragraph kind of takes a turn and brings up how magical realism has roots in paintings. But what I'm going to put, guys, I'll always start my bullet point. I'm a type annotation. Eventually, I'll get to the point where the annotation is just created. I'm going to put P1, capital P, standing for paragraph one, through or dash. paragraph 3. Then I like putting the colon right here for organizational purposes. And I'm going to say defining magical realism. Okay. I'm going to put my video up here so that I can see my time. All right. Next, guys, I'm going to go to the next paragraph really quick. The term magical realism was first used by the German art critic Franz Roh in 1925 to describe a new style of European painting. These paintings were unlike the popular surrealist artwork of the time, in that they were not interested in the fantastic. They portrayed vacant European cityscapes, creating a sense of mystery through stylized details and a sterile atmosphere. Again, guys, since this is one sentence, I need to merge paragraphs to at least get one paragraph or one annotation to cover 5 sentences. So that's just about these 3 paragraphs. Okay. So I'm reading all these. Paragraph 6. These paintings are now more commonly known by other terms such as hyperrealism or metaphysical painting. The term magical realism, on the other hand, has come to refer to literature. Okay. It's come to refer to literature. So right here, guys, again, we're looking at our topic sentences. The term magical realism was first used by the German art critic Franz Roh to describe a new style of painting. So now it's kind of shifting from defining magical realism to how magical realism is connected to painting. All right. So it's right here in the topic sentence. The next topic sentence, these paintings were unlike the popular surrealist artwork. Again, it's talking about paintings, magical realism paintings. And then right here, paragraph 6, these paintings are now more commonly known by other terms. So that's my annotation, guys. I'm dragging the key idea that I took from each topic sentence and I'm going to merge it into an annotation. So I'm going to start off by saying annotation, colon. I could, yeah, you could say colon or just put paragraph 1. Okay, it doesn't matter. Paragraph 1 through paragraph 3. And then right here needs to be the colon. And I'm going to put magical realism paintings. Okay. Now, guys, this text again is explaining magical realism. By now, you should have a greater idea of how to read and annotate. I hope that you all stay tuned for the next instructional video. Thank you.